Billy Beige here. So there's been some toy news today, and toy news is good news for people who like to collect toys. So let me go over a few of them real quick. NECA had where they announced the single packs of the Mirage turtles, the ones from the 4 pack from last year, uh, that have where they sell for they've been selling for a lot lately. I mean, like originally they were $150. NECA put up their pre-order that was 150 plus shipping, and that fun NECA shipping on there too. So it's over 150 get to your house. Uh, Now they have where you can order them on Big Bad Toy Store. I believe also on Nerd Zoic as well. You can get all four of them for $151.96 before taxes and shipping, and it's $4 flat rate shipping with that. It kind of sucks for everybody who paid in the recent days around $200 for this set. It double sucks because if they had known, if they had because like there was a chance for a pre-order for the 4 pack from the NECA store, which apparently from my email says they are supposed to be arriving July 2024. So there's going to be more of these 4 packs flooding eBay and the reseller market. Just saying. So good timing on that. And I think that's also why these four figures are going up right now for pre-order to kind of hinder that scalping market there. But the thing is, too, these are coming with more accessories than that 4 pack originally did. You can see like this comes with a Mouser, it comes with an Utrom. Here we got like another arm here. I don't know if this arm came in the pack. Blaster, Casey Jones mask, it, more little shurikens and stuff. I don't know if the bow came with the original 4 pack there. It's another Mouser. It's a lot of extra accessories there. It's kind of crazy. I don't know if you hear my cat in the background, but Mabel wants attention, so I'm gonna hurry up on this stuff. But I think it's probably gonna cause some drama. But the thing is, like, at least the figures are being made available. I do feel bad for everybody who paid over retail for the 4 pack or just bought the 4 pack, or honestly for the people who had where they pre-ordered the 4 pack from NECA doing the right thing. It's supposed to come in like this month and have where they're going to be short these accessories, because I mean these accessories aren't exclusive to these figures. They have where they've popped up in other figures like besides the turtles. But it kind of sucks for those people who ordered the 4 pack from NECA still. It is what it is, but like, I'm glad it seems like NECA's not vaulting the turtles as much as they used to, because it seemed like they'd put out the 4 pack of the turtles, or they put out the single turtles, and that'd be it for the longest time. You might get some variants, you might get a ton of other characters. Here's another Casey Jones. Here's Master Splinter, but like if you wanted Donatello, you were paying reseller scalper prices, and that it is what it is with that. But onto a little bit more positive news there. So Super7 has the Dungeons and Dragons line. They have the brand there to do action. They have the rights to do action figures for it and everything. And they did the Ultimates one from the Dungeons and Dragons cartoon. Like here's Dekion. Dekion looks like the cartoon. It's fantastic there if you love the cartoon. Still got them single, Super 7 joints. It is what it is, but moving on from that, they're doing more Dungeons and Dragons stuff for SDC. They have a pop-up shop. It's going to be on July 24th and a couple more days from the event days there, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, and they'll have what's amazing to me, a bunch of art and everything else, but they'll have an Ultimates Tiamat. And I was like, oh, this is going to be fantastic. An Ultimates Tiamat, it's going to be in the same kind of vein as their Ultimates Godzilla figures, big, probably around like $100. It's going to have some articulation, not the best articulation, mind you, but like it'll have where I can pose them around a little bit and put them on my shelf and be happy with them. And I can look at them at arm's length and go, that looks cool. But this Ultimates Tiamat it does look good. This is cartoon aesthetic. It looks good. It has where it's got all 5 heads there. it looks like a big girl. It's a big lady. Tiamat's a lady, fun fact. But it's gonna be a vinyl figure. So like if you ever had like large Godzilla figures, or if you had like old dinosaur toys, those vinyl figures that had where they were very light, they were it's still injected molded plastic and stuff, but like you could like pop the leg off and be like, oh, it's hollow on the inside. That's what this is. This is a vinyl figure. It's big. It's 20 inches long and like 15 and a half inches high. Very big. Good shelf presence and stuff like that. But it's ultimates. What gets me is this is, I mean, with an animated show, Tiamat's as big as Tiamat needs to be for whatever scene that Tiamat's in. If Tiamat needs to be as big as the castle she's attacking, she's as big as the castle. If she needs to fit through a large trapdoor, she fits through a large trapdoor. It's whatever the animators needed her to be. Fantastic. But this is scaling with it's in the Ultimates line. So scale with the Ultimates. Ultimates figures are like 7 inches tall, roundabout, give or take. This is 15 and a half. That's half the size of this. This is like you're going to have Sheila, the Theif, about this high on Tiamat. Uh, sure, for certain things you want to do, yeah, sure. But I mean, like, this shouldn't be Ultimates. I mean, this is a big figure, but 15 and a half inches tall. 3 and 3/4 should be like a roundabout here. Uh, that's more in scale with reaction. This should have been a reaction release. Uh, I have a feeling because it's in Ultimates, it's still going to have an ultimate price tag. Ha ha ha. It's going to be $100 plus probably. And I have a feeling it's going to be on the plus side, honestly. It does look cool. I think it's cool look. It's fantastic looking. And honestly, if you probably went to go get like a Tiamat statue, uh, it's gonna be more than $100. It's gonna be 150, 200 for a cool looking statue that looks similar to this. So I'd like to hear y'all's opinions on that for sure. Another Ultimates that's coming out, which I'm surprised by because so far the Ultimates line has been like again with this one right here, and again with this stuff they have put out so far. It's been the cartoon. They have where the next Ultimate figure they announced or they're showing here is going to be up for pre-order is Vecna. This is like 2022 design Vecna. Like I think this is like 5e Dungeons and Dragon Vecna. This is not what the rest of the line looks like. And I'm okay with that, but it kind of sets a precedence that they can do a bunch of different looking figures in this Ultimates Dungeons and Dragons line, which is super cool. I really hope the was it 2003 TMNT figures have where they take off and they see that those double joints are okay and like they add double joints to some other figures because like just looking at this right now, he definitely has single jointed elbows. I mean, he's got some spindly arms. He's probably going to have more than 90 degrees on these arms just because they're so spindly. Which is fantastic for him. The figure looks great. The figure looks like how Vecna looks now in Dungeons and Dragons. The Vecna that's semi-inspired or looks kind of like the Stranger Things one. Just saying, just a little bit there. But he does come with like notable accessories. He comes with the hand of Vecna. He comes with the eye of Vecna. He comes with the Book of Vile Darkness. If you don't know what the Book of Vile Darkness is, it's a book that's full of vile darkness. But one of the cool things with this is it's inside his chest and a lot of artwork and a lot of like other Vecna figures. Oh my god, my cat is going at it. She is crazy right now. But in this statue right here, this is a $250 statue. It has where you can have the book inside of his chest. And I think it looks like there's space inside that chest for this book. And I think that would be really cool. Let me know what you think about that. Do you think it's weird that, you know, they're putting different art styles or just styles in the Ultimates Dungeons and Dragons line? Like this will be like the second wave of stuff, and they're already like not finishing up like those original figures because there's other characters from the Ultimates, well, the cartoon show that just they haven't made yet. And like, is this just them trying to keep it going, or is this them kind of diversifying? At least they're not doing like what they did with the the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Ultimates line at first, where they'd be like, "Hey, here's Donatello, and here's three people you don't care about. Next wave, here's Michelangelo, here's Bebop, here's Super Shiny Splinter or something like that. And next wave, you gotta like wait 4 waves to get all the turtles." And it's kind of like, is is that what they're trying to do? Are they trying to get people to keep going, or is it kind of going like, hey, the cartoon ones didn't pre-order a ton. Let's see if we can keep this line going, pump some juice into it. But well, we'll see. Uh, Also, they have where they have an exclusive. Well, the pre-order for Sheila in her with her thief hood all the way up, so her powers are transparent and everything. It's going up. I think this looks cool. I mean, people love transparent figures, and like this goes with the character. This kind of does put a little bit of hope that they will continue with the cartoon characters. They're going to get use out of the molds. We're probably going to see a second version of all the other characters so far, but we'll probably see a third version of Sheila, honestly, and probably have like a half translucent one. Calling it now, but this is cool for people who are like, this is better than the Hasbro ones that came out. And kind of Hasbro just kind of like gave up on that line. Hasbro gives up on a lot of lines apparently. I'm glad someone's still trying to do stuff with the cartoon, even if it may not be doing great. But I mean, like, hey, if you like it, buy it. Please buy it. Not yucking your yum. Buy these things so they keep getting made. If you like it, show your support. uh, but then it also shows what the package art's going to look like for these figures. And I don't know if this was shown before this, the package before this, but like to me it's new. The only artwork I saw for this similar to this was where you have the if it'll show up, the bonus pack for Super 7's pre-order of these things. Then the stuff that came with had where it's like, oh, this is the little bonus pack here, and it has that artwork. It has that look of the Dungeons and Dragons like roller coaster ride from the show, where they go into it and they're transported to the magical land of Dungeons and Dragons by the Dungeon Master. Super, super neat stuff. I think this is really cool. Say what you will about Super 7, at least they have where they keep putting out stuff, and they don't quit on a line like Hasbro does. So, eh, you know, I don't try to yuck people's yum, but tell me what y'all think in the comments down below. What do you think of these releases? Do you think NECA screwing people over, or NECA is like trying to help people get what they want at a reasonable price? Tell me what you think of Tiamat being a vinyl figure and have where she's kind of like underscaled for the Ultimates line, but she's somehow in there and not in the reaction line. Tell me what you think of these other figures. Tell me what you think of Vecna. I think Vecna looks cool as crap. I got it. I'm picking up Vecna. I got to get Vecna because Vecna looks cool. But let me know down in the comments below. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Later.